What's going on, Packers fans? Aaron Nagler here with your Packers Trivia live on the YouTube channel. Going a little early today, 3 p.m. Eastern. Here we are, ready to go. Good to see so many regulars in the house and a few new faces. So I should let the new folks know how the game's played, not let the regulars just run away with it. You'll get 10 questions about the green and gold throughout. You're going to get 4 possible answers presented to you on your screen. You're going to want to enter your answer into the YouTube chat. Make sure you use a hashtag prior to the first word. So if the answer is 2 words, you just need to hashtag the first word. If the answer is Brett Favre, just hashtag Brett. That's all you need to do. We'll go throughout top 10 leaderboard, checking in to see who's doing what. Got to be correct, and you got to be 100% right. I'm getting an echo. I don't have an echo on this end. Hopefully there's no echo over there in YouTube land. All right. Looks good to me. All right, here we go. Let's start with the first question. Right off the bat, how many yards is the longest rushing play in Green Bay Packers history? 79, 84, 92, or 98? How many yards is the longest rushing play in Green Bay Packers history? 79, 84, 92, or 98? Use those hashtags, folks. If you just enter the number, the computer will not see your answer, and you'll get all upset, and you'll get upset at me, and that won't be great. We don't want that, folks. How many yards is the longest rushing play in Packers history? 79, 84, 92, or 98? Oh yeah, we're doing water this early in the day, ladies and gentlemen. All right, let's look at the correct answer, which of course is 98. Ahman Green ran 98 yards into the record book against the Broncos during a game that I attended in 2003. The previous record was 97 yards set by Andy Urim in 1939. Who knew what, and when did they know it? Let's take a look. Joseph M. came in hot with GBP Daily, both the exact response time. That's impressive. Benjamin at 3, Joey the Jaguar at 4, and Big B at 5. Even on his hospital Wi-Fi, he's kicking it. All right. Question number 2. What year was the city of Green Bay first referred to as Titletown? 1936, 1949, 1961, or 1970? What year was the city of Green Bay first referred to as Titletown? 1936, 1949, 1961, or 1970? Don't forget the hashtag, folks. Got to use that hashtag, or people, I'm telling you, YouTube will not like you. You will not be tabulated, and then you will not be scored, and then you will not win. And I want you to win. I want you to win, people. That's why I'm here. I'm here for you to be winners. Something like that. And the correct answer, of course, is 1961. Jack Younger of the Green Bay Press-Gazette coined the phrase. Younger worked as the Press-Gazette's advertising manager in 1961 when the Packers beat the Giants 37-0 for the NFL title. Younger convinced the Press-Gazette to print the slogan on signs and distribute those signs to the public. And the moniker stuck. Who knew what, and when did they know it? Let's take a look. Boyan G was all over that one. Benjamin coming in strong at 2, Tim at 3, Joey the Jaguar at 4, and Joseph M at 5. Let's move on to the next question, ladies and gentlemen, which is, the Packers last selected a wide receiver in the first round of which year? 2015, 2002, 1997, or 2005? The Packers last selected a wide receiver in the first round of which year? Last time they selected a wide receiver in the first round was 2015, 2002, 1997, or 2005. First round wide receiver. We hear a lot about it. How the Packers never do it. When was the last time they did do it? 2015, 2002, 1997, 2005. Don't forget those hashtags, folks. Gotta have them. The answer, of course, is 2002. The Packers have not selected a wide receiver in the first round of the draft since 2002 when they selected Javon Walker out of Florida State. Who knew what, and when did they know it? Let's take a look. Nick Falk was all over that one. Sebastian Fitz at 2. Big B at 3. Brendan Reese at 4. And Joey the Jaguar at 5. Let's move on to the next question, folks. In the famous Snow Bowl of 1985, the Packers won 21-0. How many more total yards did the Packers have than the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in that game? 120, 512, 447, or 74? How many more yards did the Packers have than the Bucs in the famous Snow Bowl game? 120, 512, 447, or 74? Don't forget the hashtags, folks. Gots to have your hashtags. Gotta do it. Gotta be it. Okay, let's go, people. The answer, of course, is 447. The Packers gained 447 more yards than the Bucs that afternoon. About 2/3 of the stadium was empty. 12 inches of snow fell before the game, and another 4 to 5 inches fell during the contest. Who knew what, and when did they know it? Let's take a look. Kyle Stair knew that one. Joey the Jaguar, of course, was all over it. Nick Falk there. Boyan G, what's up, man? And Shadid Kelly. Let's take a look at our top 10 leaderboard, shall we? After 4 questions, Joey the Jaguar starts off hot, and Big B right nipping on his heels at number 2. Ken Dog at 3. Sebastian at 4. Joseph at 5. Krista, our former champion, at 6. Joe O at 7. Tom at 8. Boyan G at 9. And Nick Falk at 10. You love to see it. All right, next question, ladies and gentlemen. After his stint with the Omaha Beef, Matt LaFleur played for which indoor football league team? The Billings Outlaws, the Lincoln Lightning, the Dayton Skyhawks, or the La Crosse River Rats? Lacrosse being one word for the purposes of this contest. Hashtag lacrosse if that is your answer. The Billings Outlaws, Lincoln Lightning, Dayton Skyhawks, or the La Crosse River Rats? What was the name of the team Matt LaFleur played for in the Indoor Football League after the Omaha Beef? Because you can't make an Omaha Beef question, because everybody knows he played for the Omaha Beef. That's just an unforgettable name. But what was the name of the second team he played for after he was with the Omaha Beef? This is where we separate the wheat from the chaff, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, the answer is the Billings Outlaws. I mean, the man, the myth, the legend, Matt LaFleur played with the Omaha Beef and the Billings Outlaws. Who knew what, and when did they know it? Dawson was all over that one. Joey the Jaguar, Joe the Mailman, and Joe O all got that one in. Some elongated response times on that one. People doing some Googling, I think. All right, let's move on to the next question. Who holds the Packers' record for most receiving yards in a single game? Is it Davante Adams, Don Hudson, James Lofton, or Billy Houghton? Hashtags are Davante, Don, James, or Billy. Who holds the Packers' record for most receiving yards in a single game? Davante Adams, Don Hudson, James Lofton, or Billy Houghton? Don't forget those hashtags, folks. Your hashtags are Davante, Don, James, or Billy. Looking good, folks. Looking good. The answer's all over the map on this one. I dig it. I dig it. It's a tough one. All right. And of course, the answer is Billy Houghton. Houghton etched his name in the record books with a 257-yard performance on 7 receptions against the Los Angeles Rams back in 1956. Houghton also was the first player to catch a touchdown pass at what is now known as Lambeau Field. Who knew what, and when did they know it? Nick Falk was on it. Big B at 2, Kyle Stair at 3, Joey the Jaguar at 4, and Michael at 5. All right, next question. What year did the Packers first beat the Bears? 1919, 1922, 1925, or 1930? What year did the Packers first beat the Bears? 1919, 1922, 1925, or 1930? Which year was it, folks? What year did the Packers first ever forget your hashtags. 1919, 1922, 1925, or 1930? What was it? What was it? The Packers beat the Bears for the first time in 1925. The game was their fourth regular season meeting, with Green Bay prevailing 14-10. Who knew what, and when did they know it? Let's take a look. Ben jumping up there, number one on this one. All right, Boyan G at 2, Benjamin at 3, Kyle at 4, and Tyler at 5. 3 questions to go. Let's take a look at our top 10 leaderboard heading into the stretch here. Oh, we got Joe the Jaguar holding firm at number 1. Joe at 2, Nick at 3, Big B down to 4, Kyle at 5, Ken Dog, I see you jumping up to 6. We got Joseph, Boyan, Brendan, and Sebastian rounding out the top 10. All right, 3 questions to go. Let's do it, people. Before writing for the team's official website, where did Wes Hodkiewicz cover the team? Your hashtags, people, are Journal Sentinel, Press Gazette, Packer Report, or State Journal. Of course, that means the Milwaukee Journal Sentinel, Green Bay Press Gazette, Packer Report, or the Wisconsin State Journal. Your hashtags are Journal, Press, Packer, and State. Before writing for the team's official website, where did Wes Hodkiewicz cover the team? The Journal Sentinel, the Press Gazette, Packer Report, or the Wisconsin State Journal? We all know and love him as the man, the myth, the legend there at Packers.com, Packers Digital Media. But before Packers Digital Media, where did Wes Hodkiewicz cover the team? The Journal Sentinel, Press Gazette, Packer Report, or the Wisconsin State Journal? The answer, of course, is the Green Bay Press Gazette. Wes Hod worked for the Green Bay Press Gazette. Fun fact, they gave me his old phone when I got hired, and I used to get texts from his grandmother. That is a true story. Who knew what, and when do they know it? Let's take a look. Joey the Jaguar is just dominating today. Big B at 2, Joseph at 3, Tom at 4, and Tyler at 5. All right, next up. Where was Vince Lombardi's only other head coaching job prior to being hired in Green Bay? The Detroit Lions? At Fordham? With the Dallas Cowboys? Or St. Cecilia High School? Your hashtags are Detroit, Fordham, Dallas, or Saint. Where was Vince Lombardi's only other head coaching job prior to being hired in Green Bay? Detroit Lions? At Fordham? Dallas Cowboys? Or St. Cecilia High School? Where was Lombardi's only other head coaching job prior to becoming a legend in Green Bay with the Packers? Where was it? Detroit Lions, Fordham, Dallas Cowboys, or St. Cecilia High School? Where was it? The answer is St. Cecilia High School. That's right. Lombardi's only other head coaching job was indeed in Englewood, New Jersey, coaching for St. Cecilia High School. I hope all of those young men grew up to be well-adjusted human beings. Who knew what, and when did they know it? Let's take a look. Boyan G, Matt Mamba getting in the mix, Tom Richmond, Kyle at 4, and Jake at 5. Let's take one last look at the leaderboard before we get to the final question and see what's at stake here. Joey the Jaguar, so strong at number 1. Got Joe at 2, Nick at 3, Big B at 4, Kyle at 5, Hendog, Joseph, Boyan G, and Krista back in the top 10. Tom Whitting at 10. All right, here we go. This one's for all the marbles, ladies and gentlemen. At a banquet at the Elks Club in downtown Green Bay 4 months after the game, Pete Rozelle presented a trophy to Vince Lombardi for winning his first NFL title. Who is the trophy named after? Burt Bell, Curly Lambeau, Ed Thorpe, or Pete Rozelle? The Elks Club in downtown Green Bay, they had an old soiree, got dressed up, you load up, you party. Rozelle offered up a trophy to Vince Lombardi for winning his first ever title. Who is that trophy named after? Burt Bell, Curly Lambeau, Ed Thorpe, or Pete Rozelle? Hashtags are Burt, Curly, Ed, or Pete. All right, and of course, the answer is Ed Thorpe. Rozelle presented Lombardi with the Ed Thorpe Memorial Trophy for winning his first NFL title in 1961. The traveling trophy was the National Football League's semi-equivalent to Hockey Stanley Cup at the time. It is now on display in the Green Bay Packers Hall of Fame. Who knew what, and when did they know it? Let's take a look. Big B coming in strong on that one. Nick Falk at 2, Sebastian at 3, Joe the Jaguar at 4, Michael strong at 5. All right, ladies and gentlemen, drum roll please. Bragging rights for the next 24 hours goes to Joey the Jaguar, dominant today. Joe at 2, Nick Falk at 3, Big B at 4, Ken Dog at 5, Joseph 6, Kyle at 7, Krista at 8, Tom Wedding jumps up to 9, Boyan G coming in at 10. Can't thank you guys enough for hanging out and playing some Packers trivia right here on the Cheesehead TV social channels. Please do me a huge favor, hit like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and then tell your friends and tell your family. Cheesehead TV, we are devoted to Green Bay Packers fans worldwide. Thanks a lot, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow. Go Pack, go.